All right, today we are talking about
Labor and delivery.
So, let's start off with my water breaking. Well, that day we went walking all day in the mall, but we got home and I went to use the bathroom and my water broke. And it was very dramatic, my water breaking. I thought, that it was going to be just, a little water. It was a whole lot of water.
It was a water hose that wouldn't shut off.
Yes.
So I'm like, boo. When I came in there, because she had called me, I came in there and it was like water just leaking out of her onto the floor. And she was like, it's not me. I'm not peeing. So I was like, boo, sit on the toilet, because I didn't want the floor to get wet.
Yes. And I sat on the toilet, and I was on the toilet for a while. My honey all like going crazy trying to see what he needs to be doing.
So
He
I'm
calling
like, I'm
people.
getting dressed. I'm like, hey, let me get
He called all our family.
Mama, like, Evelyn,
Her
you
water
need to get
broke.
up. Her water just broke. So, I'm calling everybody. I'm ready. I'm rushing. I look back in the bathroom. She's still on the toilet. So
Yes.
I'm like,
First
what
my
you
water
doing?
just kept coming out, and then I was going around too. I couldn't get off the toilet for nothing. I don't know what was going on. Like, I would get off the toilet and get back on the toilet. It was like, honey, I can't. And so my honey got a big old towel.
The biggest towel I can find.
Not a face towel. Got a big towel, put it in my underwear.
And grabbed a sheet. So in
For the
case,
car.
it came through that towel, the sheet was gonna catch that wetness. So we got in the car and we was on our way to the hospital. And we was driving slow. We wasn't driving like super fast. In movies people be rushing to the hospital. Ooh, gotta get there. It's like no, we're going to the hospital.
Right.
And once we got there,
It was awesome. I requested for the tub, and they got the tub ready, lights off. My honey got worship music in there playing, setting the atmosphere. All of our family was there, and I was just in the tub for about an hour, 2 hours, and was just enduring those contractions, Then I felt like I had to go to the bathroom, so they was like, well, we don't want you to go, around 2 without us checking you first. So, as I was going through those contractions, I was just expecting me to be close to a 10 because it was hurting so bad.
And that Tuesday, we had went to her doctor's appointment, and the doctor's like, she's at a 2. So this was Friday now, and they checked her again, and she was still at a 2. So it was like, she was discouraged. She was like, okay, if this pain is a 2, then I can only imagine what a 10 is gonna be like.
Yes. And, so I was like, epidural, please.
She was like, epidural, and I was like,
because I was
honey,
so like not epidural. Like, honey, talk me out of it,
She wanted to go natural, and I wanted her to go natural.
Yeah.
But when she started feeling that pain, I was like, honey, are you sure you want to do the epidural?
He started empowering me,
Started
and I was
empowering
like,
her,
I'm
praying
losing
for
it,
her.
honey, I'm losing it. Yeah, I was losing it. And
Yeah.
I think it was really a mind thing. Like, I could have pressed through, but it was just like, no, I'm not gonna go through this, So
she took the epidural,
yeah.
and they gave her the shot in the back. Yep, she slept for a couple hours.
Gave me some Pitocin to get the contractions going, because my water had broke, and he can't be without water for so long. And then they used the ball that they put between your legs, and I was left for some hours. And when I got up, they checked me. I was at a 5.
Yeah, she was at a 5 when they checked her, and probably about 45 minutes to an hour later, she was at a 10. And at that point, I was asleep because it's like
asleep.
8, 7 o'clock in the morning.
He had been doing doubles and stuff, so he was asleep, and we all was asleep. And I felt like I had to boo-boo, so it was like, go check you. And when they checked me, it was like, his head is down there, you're at a 10, and it was ready, time to push. So it was just me and my husband in the room, and our family went to the waiting room, and we began to push. And with the epidural, I can still feel like a whole lot of pressure down there, but I really believe if I didn't have the epidural, I would have felt everything. I mean, you would feel everything. But it was awesome. The midwife came in there with her bucket of water and her Vaseline. Like, she was ready.
She was
so encouraging. And like everybody in the room was like, my honey kept coming up to me like, "Boo, you doing awesome. You know, like you doing so good. His hair right there, boo. Keep pushing." Like all that stuff was so encouraging, and just kept pushing. It wasn't long. Like we didn't push for a long time.
Yeah, she didn't push for a long time. Probably about 30 minutes. She pushed, but as she began to push, like I was there, I could see the head. And I could see his little hair and everything without even her like us like opening it up. It was just like there wide open. So they gave Quana like the mirror to where they set the mirror right in front of her,
a big mirror,
so she can see everything that was going on. And then like the midwife's like, "Husband, do you want to help?" So I'm like, "Yeah, you know." So I put on my gloves and stuff. And then when it was time to for her to push again, and his head was about to come out, the midwife was like, grab his head and pull him out. So like once she pushed and then his head came out, all I saw was like a bobblehead just like this. Jeez. And it's like, oh my God, what is this? So I just grabbed his head and began to pull him, and then his shoulders started coming out. And I started pulling his shoulders, and then next thing you know, he was out of there, our baby boy. So I sat him on her chest, and then she just started crying like, "Oh, my baby, my baby." And she's like, "Thank you, God. Thank you, Lord."
Yes, I kept praising him because, if it had not been for, no, I'm just kidding, no, but if it had not been for the Lord for real,
yeah,
I don't know how everything would have turned out,
Yeah, so she had a good, healthy vaginal delivery.
Yeah.
And
he was a healthy baby.
Yep, 8 pounds, 4.8 ounces, and 20 inches long.
Yes.
So, yeah, God is good, so and we're just thankful. And we just thank you all for just sitting in and listening to our labor and delivery
story. So, like, subscribe, and share. And comment below if it's any videos you want to see us do, anything you want us to talk about.
Just let us know.
Whatever, just let us know. And we're so grateful for you guys.
This is the story in the beginning of Byron Lamar Poindexter Jr.
That's right.
Thank you guys, and you have a great one.